Hello everyone, my name is Rituro. Welcome back to Canada, the true north, strong and free. It is time to start the 2015 MLS season against the Columbus Crew, an away match. Our home match will be against Montreal Impact in only 3 or 4 days after. So we get our home debut with a double game week right off the hop. Strange scheduling there by the AI, but regardless, it means it's time to get the Major League Soccer season started. So our final cuts have been made for the squad. This is what we're currently sitting on. Borjan, Thomas, and Carducci staying in goal. That's not really a shocker. Viscosi, I'm starting at right back just so I can get him some potential. Hopefully hit that potential. I mean, the obvious pick right now is Beitashour, if he weren't injured. An even more obvious pick would be Adekora, were he not, subpar. Now, Beitashour, more importantly, he's not super injured per se, but he is tired after getting injured on international duty, which is why he's sitting off the starting 18 right now. And, oh good, Thomas and Carducci can start. I think I'll put Carducci in as the backup keeper today. It's a horrible situation where I had one goalkeeper good to go through most of the preseason. Regardless, let's take a quick look at the squad. As you can see, fitness has finally been solved this time around. I made a deliberate focus to have a good-to-go starting 11 with as many depth players good to go as well. Having them on the Canadian U20 team certainly helped. That was a very good thing to have them getting their match fitness. The likes of Tim Parker has been playing quite a bit. Jamal Wood is fit. Spencer Franzo is fit. Carducci's been fit for ages until his injury hit, so that was unfortunate. So it's very good to see that we're getting some solid performances from these kids internationally to get them nice and fit for this season. Nice to see. So how has this preseason been going? Generally speaking, pretty good. Beat up on the Highlanders. Beat up on FC Montreal. Lost to FC Edmonton away. That was a bit of a surprise and a bit of a wake-up call. Had our two draws against teams in the second division of Mexico. As you saw in our featured match in the last episode, a 2-1 win over Colorado. Then beat up on our affiliates, the U23s, Residency, and Dub FC2 before shockingly losing away to Charleston 2-1. That was not the best note to end the preseason on. But after a week off, hopefully to regroup and recover, we'll be ready to go against Columbus. Now, as you see here, 3 players ineligible and Mohamed Said suspended for Columbus, so this could very well be a winnable match. Let's take a look at the squad's performance, though, in this preseason. To look at their stats for non-competitive. As you can see, across the board, Viscosi is 6.85, despite only currently being a 1.5 defender, possible potential of 3. So that's okay. That's not too bad. Looking up and down the squad here, Carducci, in a single appearance at 7.4, so we'll throw that out as an outlier. Not necessarily good to base our entire opinion of Carducci on, but Pedro Morales has been rocking and rolling against these lower division sides. 7.4 average, 4 goals, 9 assists, 4 player of the match. So he's ready to go. He's in good form. What I was surprised to see is that Kevin Cambert, 7.03 in 6 appearances, 5 of them as subs, 2 goals and assists, and player of the match. He's actually not that shabby. Now, we wanted him to get better. He is only 17, so we can't expect the world out of Cambert, but I mean, he's still got that 4-star potential. He did get a few spot appearances last year, so we're hoping he can develop this year, because that's what I have sitting on the wings on the left-hand side. This is going to be very, very nice for us this year. Nana Adekora had a great preseason, 6.96. Johnny Leverone and Milan Borjan right behind, as well as Ashton Morgan. He looks like he's ready to go. Like I say, Viscosi, 6.85, pretty good. Right up with Teal Bunbury, who 2 goals and 2 assists in 9 appearances. Good preseason form. Mosqueda is there as well. Now, as we go down the line here, there are some question marks. Average performances, Tyrod a little bit off his mark. Mane only 6.65 in 11 appearances. Then we get to Paul Tobin, our first overall draft pick. 10 appearances, 6.62, 1 yellow. Not the best showing in preseason, though he is young. He could improve. Not still exactly what I'd like to see. Marco Bustos, who is now with us, and I am pegging as the depth option first choice to replace Pedro Morales, ahead of Keon Sprouse even. 6.6. Not so good. Now, he has been busy on international duty, sadly with the Chilean U20s, not the Canadians. I'm hoping Canada calls him up. It'd be a shame to lose Bustos as a talent. Laurent Maury sadly was injured in a preseason match, so that great signing got all of 2 appearances, 2 starts before he was left to heal. So he'll be back in 2 weeks. So that'll be good to have Laurent Maury back there. Gershon Kofi, 6.54 in 9 appearances, 8 of them starts. That's concerning. Not quite as concerning, though, as Octavio Rivero, A goal and an assist in 8 appearances, 6.49 average. That is a major problem. I wanted Rituro to show that he was worth keeping in this offseason. He has done the exact opposite of that. Not gonna lie, if I get a good offer, and I mean a good offer, something that reflects his value, I will pull the trigger. Rituro has been a bust, a massive bust, which is shocking. Very, very shocking, considering where he should be on this team. So, that said, he is starting as a sub. Bunbury instead will be our starting striker, considering he was the best that we had in preseason. That makes sense. So with that in mind, let's go on to today's match. Other results from around the league on this opening kick. Nick Fick, NYCFC, Man City Light win their debut match 2-1 over Colorado. Seattle beating up on Philly 3-0. Portland stomps Orlando in their debut 3-0. Sporting over FC Dallas 2-1. Houston 1-0 over Chicago. RSL, oh my goodness, they are ready to rock and roll this season. 4-2 over DC United, which brings us to this match. LA visiting the Red Bulls in the other match in this time slot. Ooh, 4-4-2 empty bucket. Kai Kamara playing on right wing. Sebastian Jaime and Federico Higuain up front. Steindorsen on the other flank. Will Trap, Willie Franchise as they call him in Columbus, sitting in that hole. So that's our lineup. We're going to go with Tobin and Viscosi. I may come to regret that. For now, that's what it's going to be. Mosquita, Tybert, Morales, Bunbury up front. Cambert is certainly a thought, though he's not quite as fit as I'd like him to be, so he'll be playing in the reserve matches, of which I have many scheduled, to get those who aren't quite at fitness up to full. Still, compared to where we were last season at this time, this is an amazing fitness run. It's where we should be after a preseason. So, let's see if we can beat a 100th league appearance. Oh, he's truly fantastic. Just being rested. I want Viscosi to show what he can do. We'll play in Atakora in the home debut against Montreal, that's for sure. Gotta keep the squad rotated. Yeah, and let's keep a close eye on Jaime and Higuain. And away we... Oh, really? Come on, Gersh. Come on, Gersh. Believe in me, buddy. Everybody else is believing in me. What's wrong with you? Wow, Pedro's really happy. He's usually the one switching off. All right. Columbus in their yellow at Crew Stadium. Vancouver in their white. Crew Stadium looks like it's rocking pretty hard here. Higuain's shot is easily cleared by Leverone to start the match. Kamara, though, on the right, not going away. There's a cross. Easily caught by Borjan. All right, Ashton Morgan. I want Muriel to really push for Morgan's position this year. Goodness knows Atakube won't be pressuring either of them, barring injury. So it's really going to be Muriel and Morgan to get that starting position. Oh, Mosquita! Beautiful run to put it in the upper 90, the 3rd minute. Morales sets up Mosquito, 1-0 Vancouver. What a start! Flying out of the gate. And he's onside. I don't know what you're complaining about there, Sweat. That was onside clearly. 1-0 to the visitors. Great start. Morales free kick over the bar. That's a fantastic way to start the season. Really good, positive start. 50 minutes in, shots are already 6-1 now. My goodness. Oh, looks like, stern talking to you from Baldomero Toledo. You gotta avoid getting Toledo'd. He will flash those cards if he's anything like his real-world equivalent. There we go. 23 minutes in, already a card. Steindorsen gets Toledo'd. That's about right. Morales from distance. Oh, Clark! Really swatted at that one. So we're recording this the weekend after Vancouver had their 3-0 win in league play against Philadelphia Union, in which Philly dressed, I guess, what is technically a 4th-string keeper, Brian Silvestri, a former Whitecaps residency keeper, actually. Some good attempts by Silvestri in that match, though let down by some defensive gaffes, it must be said. Can't allow the likes of Pedro Morales and Octavio Rivero to go one-on-one with you in the real world. Of course, in the digital world, I think every keeper and defender in this game would love to go one-on-one with Rivero, since apparently he can't buy a break or any talent, let's be honest here. Meanwhile, speaking of talent, Teal Bunbury has really shown up. His shot gets deflected, Morales just misses the far post. And immediately drops down his rating. Tobin will get himself a yellow. He's sitting on 6.8 for this match as a youngster. Not too bad. Shots 9-1. Was that the 10th one that I saw tick up there? Wonderful work. Morgan's really bossing the left side, too. Oh, Viscosi does get behind his man there. That looked like a bad pass for a second. Gets it to Mosqueda. Oh, it deflects in! Do they count that as an own goal? No, they give it to Mosqueda. Viscosi sets up Mosqueda. Is this the year of the Uruguayan? Viscosi did well to get to that ball. Cuts inside. Lovely ball. And again, the center back keeping Mosqueda onside. Lovely goal. 11-2 of the shots. 2 click. Oh, no. No. Not good. Don't want to lose Morales, but that means it's time for Marco Bustos to move up to the senior team. Welcome aboard, Marco Bustos. Show us what you can do, son. Close down Kai Kamara. It's not a bad idea. I don't know why we didn't do that off the hop. Mosqueda actually just missing. What a great hat-trick goal that would have been. The trap goes long. Jaime does get to it, but he heads it to Tybert, and that's not who you want to get the ball to. Bunbury brought down by Parkhurst. U.S. men's national team regular Michael Parkhurst. Columbus goes the other way. He's quietly been a very solid defender in the real league for Columbus. Bunbury on the end of this ball is around Clark, and he's in the back of the net, 3-0. Well, I wanted a good start, and Bustos has his. It doesn't matter who I have in that advanced playmaking role. Bustos, oh, it's a lovely ball. The empty bucket formation is not working for Columbus. Too much time and space being given to our playmakers, and they are ripping this side apart. Very happy indeed. Performances at halftime, Viscosi, an assist bumping his rating to 7.2. Tobin, yellow card and all, 7.1. Morgan bossing the left side, 7.3. Mosqueda on fire with 8.7. Tybert and Bunbury, 7.2 each, and I assume Bustos will be somewhere up there with his already an assist in his sub performance. Well, let's just keep going. I may start making early subs here at this rate. Keep everybody fresh for the Montreal game at home. I might give Rivero a chance to prove himself here. Mosqueda brought down. Bustos follows up. Jacobson clatters him. And it'll be Mosqueda to take the free kick. Oh, it's low and it's wide. 14-2 of the shots. You know, you always want a confident performance to really, A, bounce back from a bad loss, and B, make your season that much easier. I'll tell you right now, that is a 3-0 win away. That's how you do it. That's how you start a good league campaign. All right, and it looks like it's going to get even better here. So, let's, what do I want to do here? Give Tyler Findlay the professional debut? I think we give Rivero a shot up front. Keep Bunbury fresh for the Montreal game. Come on, Rivero. This is your chance to do something good. And I think the 70-minute mark will bring on Findlay for Gershon Kofi. All right, Findlay. He is the ball winner. Yes? Yes. Time to make your professional debut. Tyler Findlay, the ripe old age of 16, will step onto the pitch. Mosqueda Leverone just over the bar. Borja now sitting at 7.0. Justin Merrim coming on for Kai Kamara. When Kai Kamara has been shut down, you know you're having a good game. 7s across the board for the back line. Amazing. Absolutely dominant performance. You know, the whole conceit of this series was, could a pro-Canada team, a team with a majority of Canadians, treating Americans as internationals, be competitive? You know, if even the half of our matches this year are as dominant as this, I'd say the answer is yes. Oh, is that the second yellow for Jacobson? He was pretty harsh there going in. And he is indeed off just as a sub is being made by Columbus. I actually probably happened at the same time knowing the AI. But it goes from bad to worse for the Crew. And you can probably write the headlines now. I imagine every sports writer in the press box is probably doing it. A dominant Vancouver performance puts the league on notice. A 3-0 result away at Crew Stadium is a very strong rallying cry to open the season. 7 for Borjan, no worse than 7.5 across the back line. Mesquita leading the way with 9.2, Tiber on 7.6, Marco Bustos 7.3, and Tyler Findlay gets his professional debut. A wonderful start, absolutely wonderful start. Everybody's happy with that, and why wouldn't they be? Now, here's the trick. Was Morales badly injured? That puts us in good stead. The West, again, looking very solid. New York beating up on LA, which is, again, a bit of a shocker how poorly LA has been doing. Still, that puts us in a great position to start the season. Let's just see. Is everything okay with Pedro Morales? Oh, no. Let's see. Oh, just a dead leg. Whew! Oh, thank goodness. So we'll probably rest him for the Montreal match. We'll have Bustos starting with Froze backing him up. That's what I like to see. I just want to make this point one more time here. I talked about making this series about being pro-Canada. Let's just take a look here at the number of Canadian flags here. So check out the Canadian flag count on this side. And just to make sure that we're all being legal and within the realm of the restraints of this series, 10 international maximum, 8 non-Canadian players. We are certainly legal. We are legitimate. That's a lot of Canadian flags. Who knows? There might even be a few more yet to come. Certainly with Cavallini and Gasparotto adding their firepower to this side, it's going to be a good campaign if that result was anything to write home about. That's going to do it for this episode of Strong and Free. Next time, we will check in with the first Cascadian Derby of the year. It'll be our 2, 4, 6, 7th match of the season against the Seattle Sounders. Should be a good one. My name is Rituro. Thank you for watching, everybody. If you like what you've seen, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, favorite these videos, tell your friends to check them out on YouTube, and watch live on twitch.tv/Rituro. Join us in Twitch chat and watch as I record all these episodes live. Once again, my name is Rituro. This is Canada, the true north, strong and free. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time.